Hello everyone, this is Zero here. Welcome to the KOF98 Ultimate Match Online video. Okay, so I thought I'll touch on something new. Okay, that was just released for the Asia server. What is it? Okay, I think some of you guys will have known. Basically, it's the fifth Fightsoul. Okay, the fifth Fightsoul has been released for the Asia server. So what is the fifth Fightsoul? Okay, currently now there is only three. Okay, I can show you guys. You have your Unyielding, your Leech, and your Vengeance Fightsoul. So what does it do? Okay, so let's look at Unyielding. Okay, all Fightsouls are passive. Okay, the three Fightsouls are all passive. Just to let you know. Okay, Unyielding. Equipped fighter will become more brave. Never give in. The longer they survive, the higher the resistance rate. The lower the HP, the higher the damage. Can even recover HP and dispel debuff. Okay, when HP is below 40%, can restore 8% HP per turn. Okay, this is Unyielding. So I give this to Rugao. Okay, then the moment this feature came into our server, they will give one of these three Fightsouls for us to us for free. So I choose Unyielding and I gave it to Rugao. After that, recently we had an event for the free Fightsoul, so they had the Leech and Vengeance Fightsoul. So I actually picked the Leech. Okay, but you have to spend a bit of diamonds. So what does Leech do? The Leech Soul can add a lot of debuff to the enemy. Out round will cast control on an enemy fighter. Okay, every out round when the fighter hits the opponent fighter, there's a chance to debuff the fighter. Okay, dispel the enemy's buff and reduce the enemy's chance and block rate. When releasing a skill, will cast debuff for enemy. Okay, all damage reduced by 20%. All damage received increased by 10% for 2 rounds for that particular enemy fighter. This is Leech. The last one, Vengeance. Okay, equipped fighter will feel huge resentment, which will be released after the fighter's death, causing debuff to enemies. Will decrease killer's damage and defense by 50% after death. Last 2 rounds cannot be dispelled. So basically, Vengeance gives you some sort of Kisaragi's curse on any other fighter you equip him with. Okay, so these three, when you click on activate, okay, when you come to this Awakened Fighter's Souls page, you can actually learn more. Okay, let's look at Unyielding. Okay, this is at level 1. You can go up to level 6. I'm not really sure. Okay, I could be wrong. Let me see. At 5 grade, every 5 grade you can go 1 star because fighting. Which means that this is, I think, more than level 6. I think. Okay, 6 stars will be very, very powerful. So this is at 1 star level 1. Okay, Unyielding. Fighters buff 3,600 attack, defense 1440 and HP 28,000, almost 30k. So you need this thing, okay, Orochi's blood, okay, to level up the free Fightsoul. Okay, not only Orochi's blood, you also need Awakening Gem. So how to get Orochi blood? So far is through events. You need to spend diamonds. Okay, you need to spend diamonds to get Orochi blood. As simple as that. Let's look at effect preview. Okay, this is for Unyielding. The first one is already activated. So you guys can see, the higher the star, the more powerful the Fightsoul will become. At 2 stars, increase 5% resistance rate for each round survive, max 20%. Okay, the more rounds the fighter survive, the higher resistance rate the fighter will get, even harder to kill him. Where HP, okay, this is at 3 star, where HP is below 40%, the HP recovery increased to 12%. Okay, initially was 8%, and debuff is dispelled. Okay, excluding petrification. You cannot dispel petrification. At 4 stars, each round survive, increase 10% ultimate damage, maximum up to 100%. Which means that if your fighter with the Unyielding Fightsoul can survive up to 10 rounds, you can get maximum 100% increase of ultimate damage. At 5 stars, okay, the lower the HP proportion, the higher the damage caused by normal attack, skill, and ultimate, maximum 50%. Which means to say that if you can hit 5 stars, your ultimate, I think, potentially can reach up to 150%. I think, okay, because it here say maximum 100%. I'm not sure if the maximum here is only pertaining to 4 stars or inclusive of 5 stars also. I may be wrong, but if it's not inclusive of the 5-star skills, then which means that your ultimate can have a potential chance to reach up to 150% extra damage. Okay, so this is unyielding. Let's look at leech. Okay, the first one, like I mentioned, releasing a skill cast debuff, reduce 20% damage. Okay, and all damage received increased by 10% for 2 rounds. At 2 stars, at the beginning of the battle, permanently reduce the enemy's total defense by 8%. And if an effect on front row is increased by 50%. Okay, this is the second star. I'm not sure why does this mean effect front row is increased by 50%. It could be the enemy's defense lowered, or could be the damage received, because it doesn't really say what is it. But I think it's defense, but 50% is quite a lot though. Okay, 3 stars. At the beginning of the battle, all numbers round will randomly cast debuff on one enemy. Okay, randomly cast debuff on one enemy. Dizziness, paralysis, freeze, or silence for 1 round. At 4 stars, at the beginning of the battle, randomly dispel all buff from an enemy each round. Okay, randomly dispel. At 5 stars, releasing ultimate makes the target enter curse state. Reduce 100% critical rate, 100% block rate last 2 rounds. When the attack targets include more than 2 people, 2 random targets will get this effect, which cannot be dispelled. Okay, so leech is actually very powerful, but provided you can bring it up to 5 stars. That's why I put it on Adel, because Adel, but I'm not sure how long I'll use Adel. And by the time when leech reaches 5 star, will Adel still be my team? I'm not really sure, but right now we are just for Adel at the moment. Okay. Leech is better for fighters that often cast skills, so I think Adel is one of them. Okay, he casts skill quite a bit. The other fighter is Magaki. I do not have Magaki, because Magaki every alternate round he will definitely cast a skill. Okay, but I do not have Magaki, so my next best fighter I think is Adel. Okay, let's look at Vengeance. Vengeance, basically. The first star is Kizaragi's skill, okay, the curse, okay, 50% damage and defense after death, okay, it will decrease the killer's damage and defense. 2 stars, randomly reduce 2 enemy fighters 200 rage after death, okay, additional, okay, when die, random 2 enemy fighters will reduce 200 rage. And 3 stars, after death, restore 20 to 40% of max HP to all allies. Okay, the less fighters remaining, the higher the recovery this skill will be. Fightsoul, okay, 4 stars. After the death, reduce enemies' front fighters 20% critical and block rate last 2 rounds. Cannot be dispelled. Maximum 5 stars. After death, reduce enemy real fighters 20% critical rate and critical power for 2 rounds. Cannot be dispelled. So you guys can see, okay, Vengeance is all about your fighters being killed. When your fighters get killed, all of these debuff will be thrown onto the enemy's team, and your team will get a lot of healing also. So this is quite a good Fightsoul, and most of the time you of course you put this type of Fightsoul onto fighters that you feel will go down very quickly. Then you have this type of Fightsouls for a fighter. Okay, so this is a very short introduction of the 5th Fightsoul. Hope you guys learned something. Anything you can let me know. Okay, down below in the comments. I'll try to take a look at them if I have the time. So with that, I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Hello everyone. Okay, just a short introduction of this app. Okay, so basically, this app is called KOF98UM. KOF98UMOL. Sorry, I mean you can find this on the Google Play Store and iOS. This app is developed by Rolo and Final Pets. Okay, ruler and final pad. So basically, what does this app do? Okay, it's a very useful app whereby all fighters, okay, all fighters in the game so far, you can find their description, their abilities, and what badge they use, okay, and things like that. Okay, basically it's a lot of information about the fighters. So you guys can see Orochi, for example, what tome he uses, what badge he uses, what soul he has, all his skills, okay, his fates, okay, and then his partners, okay, followed by 8 elements. Okay, 8 elements, what do you need at each element to unlock the gates? Okay, so it's a very useful app, and I think the developers are still improving it. I think in the future they're gonna add in things like formation, okay, where you guys can try and put up different formations and then go about thinking of what team they want to go for. Okay, so this is all fighters listing. So your API 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so do give them the support. Okay, do give them the support, and then go ahead and download the app and support the app. Okay, okay, you guys can see. Okay, there's a lot of even the South Asia events and the global events you can also even find in this under this app. Okay, one bandit. Okay, basically it tells you how much damage you can potentially get and things like that. So a lot of features, but I think they're gonna put in more. So feel free to download this and support them. Okay, so with that, I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.